680's Richard Southern joins us now. Richard, we're on the cusp of a long weekend. Easter is here, but if you're looking to have a bit more fun, hang on. I didn't say how are you.
Yeah,
how are you doing?
I'm doing very well.
Okay.
How are you? Nice job in the budget lockup yesterday, by the way.
Thank you. I miss our little, conversation back and forth before we get going down to business.
I look forward to it as well.
Okay.
Nice to see you, Sen. Here we are.
You as well. Okay, now down to business. Easter weekend. People are going to be hunting for Easter eggs. I know my daughters are. But if you're an adult, it's going to cost you. Some adult products are going up. What's going up, Richard?
Yeah, if you're hunting for booze and cigarettes, Cynthia, then you're going to be paying a little bit more. Alcohol in particular. As of Sunday, the so-called escalator tax on alcohol kicks in. This was first announced in the federal budget last year, Cynthia. It automatically increases the price of beer, wine, and spirits every year on April 1st, according to what the rate of inflation is. So come Sunday, we can expect about a 1.5% increase, although it does vary quite a bit depending on the brewery for beer and depending on different things with the beer and wine as far as how big the product is. Nonetheless, automatic tax going into place on booze on Sunday. As far as cigarettes are concerned, a carton going up $4 on Sunday. That was part of the budget that you were covering yesterday. That's the provincial tax, $4 on a carton of smokes going up tomorrow.
You know what I'd love to know? Who is the twisted person that decided to raise the sin taxes on April 1st, April Fool's Day? I mean, there's something twisted, don't you think that?
It is actually. And they actually said this is the first time that Easter's going to fall on April Fool's Day in 62 years. So be careful what eggs you bite into. There might be some joke eggs out there. So.
You're right, you're right. Now, speaking of Easter, demand for eggs is surging ahead of Easter.
It is, actually. So, and that's no yolk, Cynthia, no yolk. About a 58% increase is what we're looking at here in the week leading up to Easter. Egg demand up about 58%. In the U.S., that's translating into higher egg prices. Not quite in Canada. There's more controls on the cost of eggs here. Talked to Loblaws today, and they said, no, we have seen a big increase in demand, but we're not increasing prices. But yes, big demand for eggs, the food item most synonymous with Easter.
Well, it's so much fun to dye them this time of year, right?
Yes.
And have kids chasing them. Okay, so after a good run last year, Canada's economy unexpectedly slowed in January, according to new numbers out today.
Yeah, it laid an egg. Canada's economy shrinking 0.1% in January. Unexpectedly, they were expecting kind of a slight uptick. You know what a big part of it was, Cynthia? It's the housing market, which we know has cooled in Toronto and in other parts of the country. That was a weight on the overall GDP numbers, as was some lower oil production numbers. What this does, it perhaps might have the Bank of Canada on hold as far as interest rates are concerned, maybe into the summer months. So we're probably not looking at a Bank of Canada rate hike anytime soon.
Okay, well, good news for some, I guess, depending on where you stand on that.
Yep.
Now it's opening day for baseball. Are gamblers putting their money down on the Jays this season?
It was nice of everyone to come over and watch CityBiz that were watching the game. It was very nice of them, right, Cynthia?
Yes.
Switching over just for CityBiz. No, gamblers not quite putting their money down on our Blue Jays, I'm afraid. The Los Angeles Dodgers, Houston Astros, they're the favorites to win the World Series this year, according to Vegas. There's the Yankees at 6-1 and the Cubs at 7-1. Toronto Blue Jays further down the list at 35-1 shot. Better than the Miami Marlins, though, 500-1. As far as the AL East is concerned, the Yankees, the odds-on favorites, followed by the Red Sox. There's the Jays at 12-1, Baltimore 55-1, and Tampa 65-1. Hopefully the Jays prove the gamblers wrong, Cynthia, although not off to a very good start. We're down 2-0 right now.
Uh-oh. Don't say it. Don't say it. They'll catch
Lots of time left. Lots of time
exactly.
left.
All right, so we showed some of the new food offerings at the Jays game yesterday, which is always fun to see. Now let's get looking at some more outrageous ballpark eats from around the league. I'm really looking forward to seeing this.
First off, it's Wrigley in Chicago. Buffalo loaded fries, a gigantic shopping cart full of fries, topped with all sorts of things, hot sauce and onions. Next, it's off to Yankee Stadium for the jumbo tater tot on a stick. Tater tot topped with sour cream, cheddar cheese, bacon bits, scallions, and served on a skewer. They'll have to roll you out of the ballpark. Next, it's also Yankee Stadium, a cupcake shake. Cupcake flavored milkshake topped with several cupcakes, Cynthia.
Okay, no calories there.
Absolutely. Yankee Stadium as well. Bacon on a stick, thick cut bacon on a stick inserted into a baseball bat. That's an artery clogger if I've ever seen one.
Okay.
Braves in Atlanta, the Spectator, they're calling it. It's a stuffed potato. It's full of sour cream, topped with bacon and cheese and scallions and more jalapenos. And finally, this is a controversial one, the Dilly Dog at the Rangers ballpark. It's a beef hot dog placed inside a hollowed-out pickle and then deep-fried.
Ooh.
A lot of people on Twitter not too happy with that particular one.
That looks awful.
I know.
Terrible. Have you noticed there's not a single healthy thing in that list?
I know. Where's the salads? No, you don't need the salads at the
Not
game.
at a baseball game,
Give
right?
me the hot dog and the beer, Cynthia.
There you go. All right. And what about the price of gas? You know, long weekend, is it going up? Let me guess.
But of course, we're going up a penny, and that's going to bring us actually to $1.31 plus. This is about the highest we've paid in more than a year, Cynthia. So gas, very dear, and going up a penny at midnight tonight ahead of the long weekend.
Ah, I knew it. All right. Richard, have yourself a wonderful long weekend.
The same to you, Cyn.
All right.